Hello and welcome to CFC Fan TV. We are here for our Leicester City versus Chelsea preview. This preview is brought to you by Fan League, so if you want to win £1,000, stay tuned to the end of this video. Time for the preview. Leicester City away. This is massive. I would say that Leicester City would view Chelsea as their biggest game of the season. You know, Nottingham Forest aren't in the Premier League, so I think that their biggest game, the team that they would hate the most, is Chelsea. There's a history between the clubs that dates way back to the 70s, but even more recently than that, if you can remember Erling Johnson, I'm sure we'd get on very well, but equally, even more recently than that, N'Golo Kante left them as champions to sign for us, and even more recently than that, Danny Drinkwater. I know they were booing N'Golo Kante when we went there in the League Cup last year, the game when Fabregas shone. It'll be very interesting to see how Danny Drinkwater is treated this year if he plays. I'd be surprised if he starts, but it'd be good if he gets some minutes there. And I just don't think they're going to react kindly to him. I know that he's played, you know, he's given them the most glorious day in their history when they lifted the league. He played for them in the Champions League, but I don't think they're going to view him very kindly. It's going to be incredible. It's going to be huge. We have to continue this start to the season that we've had, because it has been a pretty brilliant start to the season. Aside from 15 mad minutes against Burnley, we have been flawless. We were excellent at Tottenham, we were superb against Everton, and we were very good against Burnley, aside from that mad 15-minute spell just before half-time. So we have to get 3 points at Leicester, at the King Power, and there's no reason why we can't do it. I think that the team that will start is going to be very important, and I think that Conte will get it spot on. I'll put my team up now, but don't give me any grief, because I have a feeling there's a few suggestions that you are not going to like. It's up now. That's right, I've obviously gone for Thibaut Courtois in goal, and then our back line that we shouldn't mess with is Rudiger, Luis and Azpilicueta. They are incredible and should not be toyed with at all. This is where it gets controversial. I've gone for Zappacosta. I know a lot of you think that's premature, but I think it's the correct decision. I think Victor Moses has at times been poor, and I think that he gets away with murder because he has Cesar Azpilicueta, the most complete defender in the Premier League, playing on his side. He gets him out of jail a lot. I like Victor Moses. You know, he's a London boy. I know he plays for Nigeria, but he is a London boy, and I love him to do well. But I think Zappacosta could be an improvement. So I think we throw him in the deep end and find out how he copes with the Premier League, because Leicester is going to be tough. There's no doubt about it. It's going to be very, very hard to play against Jamie Vardy. Imagine it as a defender. Every time that your midfielder gets the ball, Vardy is channel. So Zappacosta is going to have to be on his A game. So let's throw him in and see how he gets on. Over the other side, we've gone for Marcos Alonso. Who else? I love that man so much. He had a great game here last year, actually, didn't he? He scored 2 goals. Still on a high after his performance against Tottenham. Keep him over the other side. Now, again, this is where it gets a little bit interesting, and I have a feeling that, again, you may give me some grief. I've placed Cesc Fabregas in a 2. I know that a lot of you think that that isn't right and he isn't capable of being part of a 2-man midfield. You prefer to see him as a 3, but I think him and Kante can do this. I think that those two can play really well together and allow Hazard, Willian and Morata to play up front. Willian was superb against Everton and keeps his place in the team. I don't know if you saw as well, he scored an incredible goal for Brazil the other day. I mean, really, really superb. Hit it first time, went into the opposite top corner. An outrageous strike. So he is on form. I've picked Eden Hazard. I know he's not fit, or not Premier League fit at least, but he scored for Belgium the other day, and I think having Hazard around the team gives everybody a lift. So let's get him in there. Could be early, but I'm ever the optimist. And then, of course, Alvaro Morata up front. 2 goals in 3 games, 2 assists. There's no reason to even think about changing that one. So that is my team. I could easily do a little switch that would allow us to do 5 in midfield and play 2 up front. Eden Hazard being the second one, or Willian being the second one, and also pack that midfield out, perhaps with Danny Drinkwater coming in. But I've gone for the 2. So let me know what you think of that in the comments below. But yeah, for Drinkwater, it's going to be a very, very interesting day because he's going back to his old club. I think that this is going to be tough at Leicester, and if we do get a good result here, if we come away with the 3 points, I think it's a litmus test for quite how our season will go. We've got a big week, we're in Europe soon, and getting 3 points here is essential. I think it's quite a good time to be going to Leicester. I think they were very unlucky with the transfer window. I think that Silva couldn't play for them because he missed the window by about 30 seconds, which, you know, you've got to feel sorry for them on that front. It's a bit ridiculous. And also, they've signed Harry Maguire, who looks like a really complete player. I think the fact that he was in the England setup is good news for him and also for England in the World Cup, yeah. So I think that Alvaro Morata will have his work cut out, but I am convinced that he is up to the case. So, your chance to win £1,000. This video was brought to you by Fan League. It gives you the chance to pick results for 13 games in the Premier League and in the Championship. So, now I'm going to tell you how to play Fan League. Click the link in the description below, and the first 100 people to do that will get to play in our league. So, I'm going to talk you through my suggestions. Make sure that you comment below. Let me know what you've gone for. I've gone for, in the QPR versus Ipswich game, I've gone for a home win and a draw. In the Leeds-Burton game, that's got a home win written all over it. Leeds are massive, Burton are tiny. At Ellen Road, there's no doubt that that's a Leeds result for me. Fulham-Cardiff, I've gone for a home win or an away win. I don't think that one will be a draw. Villa-Brentford, I've just gone for a home win. John Terry, and you can't go against him. In Southampton versus Watford, I've gone for a home win or a draw. Leicester-Chelsea, obviously an away win. Everton-Tottenham, I've gone for an away win or a draw. Brighton-West Brom, I've gone for an away win. Arsenal-Bournemouth, I've gone for a home win or maybe an away win. I don't think that one will end in a draw either. Sheffield Wednesday Forest, I've gone for a home win. Stoke Manchester United, annoyingly, I've had to go for an away win. Burnley Palace, I've gone for a home win or a draw. And finally, Swansea Newcastle, I've gone for a home win and a draw. Comment below and let me know what you think of my selections. Please remember that this is a gambling app, so it is only for those of you who are above 18 years old. And remember, even if you are above 18 years old, make sure that you gamble responsibly. Just one more thing before I go. I need to announce a winner, don't I? We ran a competition. I'm sure that you saw the video for a ticket to the Leicester game. The winner is up now. Congratulations, mate. The best thing to do, I think, will be I'll DM you and you can meet Charlie Skinner's dad and collect your ticket. All I can say now is I'm not going to be at the King Power. I'm gutted. So if you're going, sing up, and I cannot wait to hear that we've picked up the 3 points. Go on, you Blues.